morning. We love animals just a little bit here on the weekend morning.
So
love all those great events happening. Plus, Clear the Shelters will be on NBC at 9 o'clock after the show this morning. So that's good. And people might want to stay inside with the fan or the AC if they have it, because it's going to get a little warm / hot.
Yeah, it's going to get a little warm, and that is an important reminder. You want to make sure you're protecting your pets. Make sure they're hydrated, they're inside, especially if you have an AC or a fan. And you don't want to walk your pets on that pavement as we get those afternoon temperatures starting to heat up. An important reminder is even with a high temperature around 80 degrees and that direct sunlight, that pavement can get over 120 degrees Fahrenheit. So just make sure you're protecting your pets during the heat that we have, especially as we move into tomorrow and into the upcoming week. That's when we're going to see the hottest temperatures. Today, we're going to get into the lower 80s here in Seattle. We're going to be a little bit above normal with mostly sunny skies if you're heading out to the ballpark. First pitch at 6:40, looking pretty good with the temperature around 79 degrees at that first pitch. Today's the last day of comfortable weather before we really start to heat up, so knock out that yard work today, because by tomorrow and sticking around into next week, we're going to see highs well into the 80s and even some lower 90s. And with the dry conditions we've seen, those hot temperatures, that relative humidity, that moisture just moving out of the area, that fire danger is going to be elevated throughout the weekend and especially next week. So you want to keep that in mind. We just didn't cool off overnight. We're sitting at 64 right now in Seattle, 66 in Renton. So a really warm start to the day. So our temperatures are going to be warmer than where we were yesterday. 81 here in Seattle. A really good chance from Seattle south to get into the low 80s, possibly a mid 80 in parts of Pierce and Thurston, maybe even southern parts of Mason County. But the big heat really starts to arrive as we move into tomorrow and for the majority of the upcoming week, as we have this big area of high pressure that's going to build over the west coast, and that's going to send our temperatures skyrocketing, and we're going to see sunny skies and again those elevated fire concerns going forward. Normal high is 78. We're going to be well above that by almost 10 degrees tomorrow. We're going to be in the upper 80s here in Seattle, and a really good chance to get up to 90 on either side of 90 from Monday through Thursday of next week. We've only hit 90 twice so far this year in Seattle. We're going to at least double that this upcoming week with this heat wave that's on the way. And another big concern will be the overnight lows just not cooling off. The normal low is 58, but we're actually going to stay in the mid 60s in Seattle for the majority of next week as those overnight lows. So you're just not going to be able to open up the window and let it cool your home off. And because of that, we're concerned about the risk for heat-related illness, and there is an excessive heat watch. This kicks into effect Monday and continues through Thursday, and this is for coastal parts of Washington, the southwest interior, up near the Hood Canal, Kitsap, and most of the eastern Puget Sound lowlands, where those high temperatures will be in the 80s and 90s, and those overnight lows stay in the 60s. So this is going to be a heat wave that's going to be the longest, warmest that we've seen so far this year. A lot of sunshine on the 7-day forecast. No rain, we really need it. It's just not in our forecast. Over the next several days, you want to make sure that you're staying hydrated, able to keep your home cool, protect your pets, your kiddos, and again, make sure you're cautious so you don't start any fires.